I'm Sharon. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Every day we spend many hours, or at least if not every day, on many days we spend long hours practicing away learning to play an instrument. It's hard work, and sometimes we can't help but wonder, why on earth do I bother? I could be relaxing watching TV, I could be out with my friends, there are a million other things I could be doing other than spending 2 hours sitting here playing. And of course life is a balance, and as my dear Nan used to say, all hard work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So yes, we do go out and enjoy ourselves and we do relax and watch TV, but that doesn't detract from the fact that we spend long periods of time working away at an instrument. And you can't help but think, why bother? Sometimes some of the comments that I hear with reference to working in the arts, because my husband's an artist and so he works in the arts, I'm a musician, and many times some of the comments you will get generally is, does it make lots of money? So for anyone learning to play the piano, does that mean you're going to make lots of money? Nope, not necessarily. In fact, oftentimes it costs you money. You spend such a lot of money investing into buying instruments. And I know when my son was at a conservatoire, all of his spare cash by the time he just managed to eat was spent on buying gear. You know, there's no end to the gear a drummer needs. Another question that often gets asked, especially in the arts, is, well, what does it do? Well, in terms of mere function, it doesn't do anything. And this is where we start to try and express the inexpressible. And this is where words sometimes fail us. And so I'm not going to use words to begin with to try and express what it is I'm trying to convey. I'm going to use images. And so first of all, have a look at this photograph that was taken by the Philbrook Museum of Art. I absolutely love this photograph. I think it says so much. It really speaks to me. This little girl has such an unbridled response to the painting. There's a joyful expression of her soul and her heart, and it's a pure reflection of what occurs within us when we are playing music, listening to a concert, looking at a drawing, completing a drawing. Any art form, I think this is one of the responses that we get. Of course, the artist who's created that painting of the dancer spent many hours honing their craft, and likewise a concert performance has been preceded by the pianist giving uncountable hours of his time or her time in practice before we enjoy their final performance, and we ourselves practice lots to then get the joy of playing a piece. And this is why we work at developing our skills, to give joy and to be able to find pleasure and satisfaction within ourselves. It's aspirational and it's inspirational. And then look at this video. It did the rounds on Facebook quite a while ago. Michael Patterson filmed his little girl's response to an old church choir. I've put a link to the original video for you to look at the full video yourself. And there really is a lesson in life to this, for sure. Music takes us out of ourselves, and it also helps us to look inside ourselves as well. And I feel like this little girl every time I sing in a choir concert, although I do restrain my outward expression. When I play particular piano pieces, I experience varying emotions, and even playing scales has a therapeutic quality to it. And this, of course, comes after the note bashing and clicking through the metronome and so on. Trips to the V&A get me like the girl in this photograph, in that first picture, and so do National Trust houses and the artwork there. And that's why I put on the playlist the Jolly videos as well. You know, just a completely different art form. Let's step away from music, step away from the desk, and just enjoy other art forms as well. And these places give me the response that that little girl has to the dance. And the National Trust celebrates its 125th anniversary this year, and the founder's quote, I think, expresses in words what I couldn't manage to express in words. And this is the quote from Octavia Hale in 1883. And this is what prompted the beginning of the National Trust. We all want quiet, we all want beauty, we all need space. Unless we have it, we cannot reach that sense of quiet in which whispers of better things come to us gently. And it's that we all want beauty. Is that beauty in music? Is that beauty in art? We need space. We need space in our lives to enjoy it. We need space in nature and the outdoors. We need space in our head. And we want that sense of quiet as we sit listening to a piece of music or viewing a piece of art. And then the idea of better things are whispered to us gently as we sit. And so music takes us out of ourselves, it brings us into ourselves, and it brings us to that place of quiet to find better things. We're not mere machines. And this expresses exactly why we bother. So keep at it, keep bothering. See you next time. Thanks for listening.